positions that I want to wrestle to and exposing him where he's trying to wrestle. All right, so first thing I like to do is when I'm lining up, I know in high school, a lot of you guys, and I'll show over here one time too, you guys love to line up with your fingers on the outside. If I chop off the whistle like a ton of you guys like to do, all you're doing is sealing yourself off, okay? Especially if you're wrestling a really good guy that knows how to get out of bottom. If I chop and this guy, look, I've sealed myself out already. I'm playing defense, I'm playing catch up already, okay? I don't want to have to wrestle those positions. So for me on the whistle, I'll show you guys too, when I chop and you bring this in, how am I going to get underneath? How am I going to hang on to this guy, right? You guys are putting yourself at a disadvantage when you do that, okay? You're going to chop off the whistle, especially when I'm watching you guys wrestle these matches. You guys have to add a lot of pressure going towards his hands. You guys will chop and pull a guy on top of you like this and do it first, okay? In order to combat all of that, for me, I like to go fingers down, palm to the elbow. So you guys can see over here as well too. This is how I line up, because as soon as the whistle blows, I'm firing inside, loading the weight on his hands here, okay? See how Jeremiah's got a lot of weight on his hands now? Look how open the window is for me able to get underneath and get the handles that I like to be able to get to my turn, okay? It's hard to do that if I'm chopping and forcing him to seal me off already, right? So, when I line up, like I said, I'm going to that double thigh pry. I'm loading all the weight on my opponent's hands. I'm going to cheat my left knee right here to this quad. So 1, 2, 3. Cheating my left knee to the inside. My left hand is going to this shoulder. So I call this a shallow claw here. From here, I'm pulling. See how I'm pulling Jeremiah to his elbow? Now it's easy. Okay? I'm going to collect that wrist. I'm going to drive over it.
20 degrees hotter over here.
Shoulder. I got to get into this position every time in a match to be able to get to my cheek tilt. So, here, I can seat my tight waist. I can wave you guys over here, which means my tight waist is deep. A lot of you guys, when you do this in matches, you just try and get a tight waist right here on your belly button. It's like, you're like trying to pull the guy on top of you. Okay? I got to get a deep tight waist. Now when I bring my feet to run, it's very easy. All I do is just walk, 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 walk. Left knee is facing the ceiling. My bottom knee is the most important thing. If my left knee falls, look how easy it is for him to get out of the pocket. Okay? Have to make sure my left knee is up. So again, I'm high pry off the whistle, collecting that shoulder, pulling into his elbow. Now you drive over and roll that lift, take my tight weight, my left knee hops in front of his quad, and all I do is run my feet. Keeping everything tight, elevated, I'm in good position. Alright, what'll be the first position we work on? Work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we should turn around there.